Hello, it's Tami, and welcome to this month's Wunda Chair class, Effort Less, Breathe More. Have you ever been working towards something and you are putting so much forceful effort into it that there's literally no way it's going to turn out the way you want because you're not in flow with what you're trying to do? And that's what Pilates is like too, right? If you're not in flow with your breath and you're not in flow with your body, then you're not going to be able to do most of the exercises. So today we are going to work on trying to connect our breath using some different breathing techniques to our work on the Wunda. Here's the other thing. In a lot of exercises, especially on equipment, Pilates equipment talks back to you. If you are forcing your way through an exercise, it thunks, it clunks, springs jangle. We are going to try to keep the Wunda today at a whisper. Let me tell you about what kind of breathing we're going to try today. I want you to do nose breathing as much as you can. If you're not normally a nose breather, you breathe in through nose, out through mouth, which is me. Try it a little bit in and out, because eventually your nose gives in and you will start breathing. The other breath we're going to work on today is 4 square breathing. We'll inhale for 4 counts, hold your breath for 4, breathe out for 4 counts, and then you'll do nothing for 4 counts. You won't breathe in, you won't breathe out, but you're still going to be in your body and working. We'll talk you through as you get there. And then, of course, we're going to do our 3 staccato or pulsing breaths like we do in a lot of exercises. So 1 inhale to 3 exhales, or the opposite. We'll do 3 inhales to 1 exhale. The other thing I want to talk about is your springs. For the most part, 2 legs, 2 springs, 1 leg or upper body, usually 1 spring. There are times when you might find you need heavier springs. We are different sizes, we are different body shapes, we have different strengths. There is no contest with the Wunda. You find the springs that are supporting you the best and not forcing you. You should never have to put a whole lot of effort into pushing anything down or lifting anything up. Go ahead and let those springs help you. All right, let's get started. Come on up to standing. I am going to be about a foot away from my Wunda. And if you have a longer legs, longer torso, you might need to be a little further back. Let's bring the feet into just a very easy Pilates first. You want to inhale up, looking at those hands. Exhale and dive over. Now don't push down as soon as you touch that foot bar. I want you to slightly bend your knees. Pull just a little bit against the pedal and feel how your hips are going behind your ankles. It's just a nice long stretch. Curl the toes up for a second. Give them a wiggle. We're just saying hello. Press the toes down. Now transfer your weight back to the front of the feet so you have heels and toes down. Your body will come forward, and now you're going to finish that press down. Here we go. Let's inhale, float the arms off of the pedal and up. Bring them down to the sides. We're going to go through that a little faster, and we're going to go ahead and hang. Inhaling up. Exhale as you start to come over. Bend the knees, hang back a little bit, curl the toes. Press the toes, reach your body forward. Now your hips are over the feet. Your weight is still on toes, looking right through. Here we go, inhale up. Arms up and down. Let's do that one more time. Inhaling up, diving over. Hang back, bend the knees, not too deep. Don't try to pull the Wunda chair across to you now. Curl those toes, put them down. Shift your weight, lengthen the legs. Let's go ahead and make sure you've got weight on the toes and the heels. Roll yourself back up. And bringing those arms down. Okay, we're going to turn around, face away from our chair. And we can't do breathing without doing some namaste. So I want you to think of when your palms are together, this is not a passive breath. This is a working breath. We're going to use this palm press to activate the pectorals, get those shoulders down onto your back, and I want you to roll back and open here. So I am going to put my right heel, and really just my heel, not all the way to the arch, on the frame. I'm stepping just enough away so that I can feel my hip flexor here nice and long. And we are going to, as you are pressing those palms firmly, when you exhale, I want you to bend both knees, feel that stretch go a bit into your Achilles, and then come back up. Just try some nose breathing here. Down and coming back up. Couple more. And one more. Good, now stay here. We're gonna extend into a lunge, so turn that namaste into a dive. And we're gonna turn into a little standing spine twist. So open your arm to the left. You're going towards the side where your knee is bent, and then bringing that back. Inhaling as you're opening. Exhaling as you're coming back in. Inhaling as we're opening. Exhaling as we close. And come on back. Now when we do that on the floor, right, we breathe a little differently. Go ahead and put that heel back on your wood frame. Find that strong namaste. Let's lift the chest muscles up. Bring the shoulders back down onto your back, and we're going to bend the knees as we press and coming up. So you're going to be using, right, a lot of calf, a lot of Achilles anytime we're standing and going through work on the Wunda, so good to warm that up. One more. Now let's extend. It's like you're diving forward. Nice long line in the body. You can feel the stretch right around the shoulders. Now you're going to open here. Make this inhale, Make this exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Also a great place to find your balance. Did you have one side that was a little easier to stand on? Do you have weight on both feet? And come on back. Good. And bring the feet back together. Now, one of the other things we do in our day-to-day life where we put way too much effort in and don't do it with a nice flow and with the breath is walking. When you leave your house in the morning, you've got a bag, you've got a cup of coffee, you've got keys, you've got all sorts of things in your hand, and we stop moving our arms, which as bipeds is not so hot because this rotation of the upper body is to counter what's happening in the lower body when we're walking. So I have one spring on. Find a spring that's right for you where you have a little bit of resistance, not too much. It's easy for you to bring the pedal down all the way, and you find that you're a good distance back. So we're going to look like bad catalog models, and I want you to, when you bring your foot up to the pedal, give me the opposite arm. So if your right leg is coming up, your left leg is coming forward. And we're going to inhale, exhale, let that go behind you. Inhale, exhale. Two more. One more. All right, we're going to add our press down. Inhale, press down. Inhale, exhale back. So inhale, press down, exhale. Inhale, exhale back. The leg you're standing on should be just a little soft at the knee. You don't want to be locking out the knee here in that sort of horse knee position. Now, we're going to add more balance. So when you come up here, I don't want you to put your foot on the ground. I want you to slightly adjust and see if you can leave that foot up. So we look like the logo for FTD Florist, right? We look like Hermes, the messenger of the gods. Here we go. Whoop, that was me. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Find that flow. Inhale. Where's your stomach? Where are your shoulders? What are you tightening through? See if you can let some of that other tightness go. Now we're going to go ahead and bring that leg down. I want you to step forward and up. Bring your hands towards the back of your chair and just find this lifted leg position. The leg you're standing on is nice and long. This leg that's in the air, don't rotate it. It's not a true ballet arabesque. Both hips are facing forward. And let's find that position where your shoulders and your wrists are in alignment. Let's do single leg kick. We're going to kick and extend, but we're going to do a triple here because we want to try our 3 pulse breath. So give me inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Think about what you're doing with that bottom leg. Are you trying to pull your ankle all the way up to the ceiling? One more time.